I guess when it's 2020, I guess when it's 2023, uh, it relates to the fourth year after age 20 was before 2020, and then 2023 was after 2020, but it was also after age 23 and age 20. Before the fourth year, 23rd is different than August Wednesday of the fourth decade, which would be the fourth Wednesday out of an individual 7 weeks inside the third decade, and a box of 7, 30, and 4 in the third decade versus 7, 30, and 4 in the second decade, and then maybe like a 10, a 30, and 7 in the first decade. Only in the eighth month after the zodiac would relate to a different boundary of the last 6 months after 2007, and then the last 8 years after August 2019 will be a middle of 2016, and then from backwards 33, it will be a middle of 2026. So I guess when you put a number Wednesday and add a value to it, it would be a Friday before September, and then it would be uh, a Friday is the fifth day, but it could Friday could be on the first day of the decade, but it could be in the third week before Wednesday, and then you can't fit all that into one Friday and the 23rd today, because the whole 2004 could relate to a return of like something like a 28 to age 33 versus something like a 2020 age 20 Skokie next to 3329 9 years, and then there could be a different version of a 2004 age 20 23 reverse fourth year return uh, to age 20, and in between 2023 after 2020 and age 23 before 2020 fourth year return after 6 years 2016 election year 2025 next year after 9 years before every age 22 for after age 11, and then 2032 after 2012 before an 11 inside of return to 22 and age 32 second 6 months before the last 8 years after the Barnacle after videos from three parts of Harbor, three different growth spurts, three IDs of time of eligibility for age and time, three vehicles from 2012, and then three vehicles that weren't made in 2001, 10-year-old vehicle from a different state and mountain of Denver before this October championship is after each year. There could be four championships in between 2 days. Fourth Wednesday, there could be four championships. Fifth day Friday could be 2025. The 23rd day Friday could be before the 11th 23rd versus the fourth year 23rd versus 33 age versus a vote versus July versus Skokie versus the Navy. It could be the Army versus the club, and it could be Buena Circle Park versus a different vessel that's linked to a different organization outside of American law before the 52nd president, when someone claims that they did exist in secret at a time. They claim they were harassing me when my apartment is damaged, but they claim they can evict me because they claim that they're following people who were before them in different ages in the box outside of a frame that they claim when I had my first apartment when I was 15, first job when I was 15, and I went to Viking yet to return Gateway McPherson versus Kardec after this plane versus Harbor could be in a certain day in a certain year of the fourth year, could be a certain age before 24, could be a 2024, a 424, it could be a 2024. So sometimes four digits in a calendar could mean something different outside of Amazon versus inside Google, Gateway, Apple, 1999 before desktop 2010 could be four sides of a computer could have been invented long in 1940, 4 years, four numbers in the calendar versus August, Virgo, Virgo 5 letters, five orange juices, Apple, August 7 letters, 7 year times age 33 would be 300 soda bottles versus different organization that could relate to some 7-Eleven company or Apple or Walmart trying to put a boundary around an arrangement of things when they say that I've been to Swedish, I've been to Weiss, but they say that when I had my six pack video, I can't pull it up. because they claim that when my body is a certain way from Brennan Pool before Amundsen Pool or Chubby Utilities don't pull things out disrespecting men. When I put in my thing before Weiss Hospital was after my red lamp, and then my growth after that was after Manna before Des Plains in 2001, after Shirt Off Pool before Viking, after 2004 Get Skinny before 2017 Fight Again 2020 in the same after age 21 Hardy before Mariano's and Des Plains is yet to come, and Target and Madden is yet to come, and Brenneman and Amundsen is yet to come in 20 Brisbane Olympics after Paris Olympics didn't exist in draw court, and then Tokyo Olympics didn't exist in 2026, and Zion Olympics didn't exist when I was 11, 12, 13 before age 22, 23, before 2016 Olympics, and age 16 president and 2052 election versus 52nd Olympics versus 25th Olympics versus would be in a different year of championship of four individuals versus the middle of 1950 versus high school championship a year after election of a baseball championship outside of uh, MLB and soccer versus FIFA and NHL that could be played in a different time when I didn't have money to buy that. When I was young, didn't have money, but it's okay because I started. As a result, I started making my music to make me happy. That's why when the neighbors said that it was annoying, they claimed that they wanted to prove that they could get the best of me because they claimed that I got a health issue of obesity because they claimed that the lady was injecting me with medicine that makes me obese because they claim that it's not true that when they attack me, they say that they were making a humor. But they claim that they can evict me because they can hide in secret saying that I didn't have people. That's why they say that they evicted me because they claim they were protected by the law, giving me medication because they had weapons at a time. They say that it's not true that they didn't care about my life, but now they're saying they can evict me because they claim I can't get rights because they can do what they already did by destroying my apartment and what it took me years to build because they claim there's nobody existing, but they're trying to say that they want to be safe off of my spirituality because they claim that they were aware that they didn't have to follow the law when they injected me with medication when I was young and handsome. I didn't want that to happen, but they claim they can get paid and can't get fired from a distance because they claim they can do what they want because people say that if it's not for them, they say that they can say that nobody else exists in the world because Weiss Hospital was after Kobe died after, stay after 1990s before Amundsen in 2004 video before